Okay, thanks for checking in to see my series on all of my eyeshadow palettes. Now, some of these I've used obviously in different videos and tutorials, so you have probably seen them before, and some of them I've probably talked about in my thoughts and given my first impressions on. But for those of you who haven't seen those videos, I'm going to go ahead and show you. Now, I'm not going to swatch all the colors in them. I will just kind of swatch maybe a couple and tell you what their consistencies are like. Since this is a series, make sure that you subscribe and click the little bell next to the subscription box so that way you will get notified when I upload the next video as well. Give this a thumbs up if you enjoy the video, and if there's any eyeshadow palettes that you would like to see me do an eye look on, please leave a comment down below. Or if you own any of these or have thought about getting any of these or have any thoughts on any of these, again, feel free to leave a comment down below. Now, I'm not going to go into my individual pans that I have, such as my Makeup Geek, my Color Pops, things like that. I'm just going to do the actual palettes. And I think what I will do is start with the smaller ones and work my way up. So this one I showed recently, and this is the Viseart Petite Pro palette. Very small. You get a total of 8 shadows in this. It's got a nice little mirror inside as well, and I adore this. It's great for traveling. You can get a lot of different looks out of it. You've got some beautiful shades, and I just stuck my fingernail into it, that one right there. Oh, hate when I do that. But just to show you the payoff on those, there you go. That's 3 colors right there. So this one is definitely a hit for me. I want to say this was about $30. I'm sorry, I'm going to makeup wipe here. And I really enjoy it. So that one is definitely a keeper. Okay, staying with the small ones. Now we're going to move on to Smashbox. And this is their Photo Matte Eyes. Now what's neat about this one is you can use these for eyeshadows, you can use them for your brows, and you can also use them for liners. And it tells you on the back all of the shade colors. Let's see if I can get that to focus. And then how you can actually use them down below here. It'll say what's good for shadows, your brows, etc. And these are all matte colors. So let's see how well I can show these here. But again, they're very creamy, very pigmented, and I have fuzz for some reason on my finger. Where did you come from? Sorry about that. So this is another great little palette. It's awesome for traveling, just throwing in your purse just for touch-ups, or maybe you're going to go from just a casual makeup look during the day and you're about to go out for drinks or something after work and you want to turn it up a notch. This is a great palette just to throw in your purse as well. Okay, the next one is their Smashbox, and this is the Cover Shot palette. They have quite a few of these out. It's either like 6 or 7, and this is the Ablaze palette, so it's the only one I have picked up. Inside, again, you have a nice little mirror, and you've got a total of 8 colors. Again, beautifully pigmented. I know that this one is out of stock a lot, and people complain about that, but holy cow, it's worth it. That's why it is out of stock. Look at those colors. They are just simply stunning. Blend out so good. I highly recommend this one. If you need to get your name on a waiting list and get an email notification when it comes in stock, do it and be prepared to order it right away. I actually found them when I was in Sephora last time, so they had them in store. So if they're not online, check out in store. Then I'm going to go to the Stila, and this is Eyes of the World Shadow palette right here. These are all mattes in this palette. And I have done a tutorial on this. I will link that both right up here in the corner as well as down in the description box. But this one is just gorgeous as well. They blend out so nice. Those are the colors. And they are just stunning. So again, all mattes in this one. So it's just a great one to have when you want to have those great colors to blend in and not have to worry about having shimmers in there that you don't want. I can't talk today. The next one I have is the Makeup Forever. This is their 9 Artist Shadow Palette. Don't know that it has a name to it. And it doesn't even have names to the colors. They're all numbers. So this is what the palette looks like inside. I've used this several times. And again, very pigmented colors. And let's show this brown down here. So here are these colors. Again, we are all matte in this palette, and it does have a mirror on the flip side too. But this is another awesome one. So far, I don't have anything that I don't care for. And actually, from what I have that I'm going to show you in this group, I don't think there's anything that is a pass for me. The next two palettes I have are both from the same company. These are the Studio Makeup On The Go palettes. This one is the Cool Down and this one is the Warm Up. And these are wonderful palettes. There is no mirror inside, but that's okay. These are what the shadows look like, and this is again the Cool Down. So as you can see, these are cool colors. And that is Cool Down right there. This one here is kind of a burgundy red on my little finger there, or burgundy-ish brown. And then for the Warm Up palette, oh, these are so pretty. Yeah. Look at that gold. Isn't that just gorgeous? So again, very creamy, very pigmented, long-lasting. They blend like a dream. So if you can get your hands on these, pick them up. They are just stunning. All right, let's move on to Violet Voss. I only have 3 of her palettes. Here's the one thing I don't care about for Violet Voss is they get really dirty on the outside. I have the LauraLee one. And this is what it looks like inside. So again, we have a mirror as well. But these are the colors. Whoop, too far in. Again, these are just stunning. They're beautiful. They're creamy. They're pigmented. I love the names to them. So we have like Pris Pot, Mama Bird, 1988 here, Tickled Pink. I use that one a lot. We're going to go to 2 fingers here, or 2 hands. Rammer Jammer, Yoshi, Smashbox, which is, look at that. If you love greens, look at that. I'm not a green person. And then we've got Fleeky, which is a yellow gold right there too. So tons of beautiful colors. They're stunning. They're highly pigmented. Get this palette. Get it. You'll want it. All right, the next Violet Voss palette I have is their Pro Eyeshadow palette. This one's fairly new. And again, we've got a nice big mirror inside, but another stunning array of beautiful colors. To me, they're the same quality as the LauraLee palette. You just have some other shades in here. There's a great blend of shimmers and mattes in there too. So I love the Violet Voss palettes. You want some color on your eyes? Look at that. Look at that. That is just so pretty. And I know I've done some, I'm pretty sure I've done a tutorial with this one as well. Then we move on to the Violet Voss Pro. This is the Ride or Die palette. Look at that. Isn't that just so pretty? And inside, we have all these colors. And they are all named after different girl names. Same wonderful colors and payoff in them. Oh, Scarlet, I put my finger in you. So look at those. This is just one that I could probably do. If I had to live with just one palette, this would be the one because it's got such a great mix of colors. Again, we've got the mattes, we've got the shimmers in there. Again, if I had to pick out of all of my eyeshadow palettes, this would be the one that I would have to have. Okay, let's move on to Makeup Revolution. I have quite a few of their palettes. This is the Iconic 3 palette. This is what the colors look like in that. Okay, the next palette that I have from them is the New-Trals versus the New-Trals. Kind of a play on words there. This is a stunning palette. It's got a great selection of mattes and shimmers in it. It's missing a black. And I'm going to swatch this one here because this is the closest thing that they have to a black, but it's got glitter in it. But these are some of the other ones. So look at those. Just gorgeous. So again, highly recommend these palettes. They're just stunning and they're so inexpensive. And what's great about Makeup Revolution, if you get them from Ulta, a lot of times they have a buy one, get one 50% off or buy two, get one free, something like that. So if you check the sales, you can really stock up on their palettes and get a great deal on that. And don't forget that Ulta is also part of EBATES. So make sure if you haven't signed up for EBATES that you see my link down below and sign up for that so you can get cash back to go buy more makeup. All right, this one is their Flawless 2 palette. So we've already seen the Flawless 3. This is the Flawless 2. And this one has smaller pans inside. You get 32 eyeshadows in this one. And let me just kind of hold up the Iconic 3, kind of compare the colors. So you can kind of see here. So we have the Flawless 2 and the Iconic 3. And again, it seems like you start getting some of the same colors in these. And let's do that one there. You notice this one is showing up twice now. There's no names on these, so they are what they are. Can't tell you what the names of the different colors are. Okay, now we're moving on to the Flawless 3. This one I just recently did. Showed in a video, so I'll show that one again, but this is the colors in that. Again, you have 32 different pans in there. Great mix of shimmers and mattes. And there's those colors. That's kind of a purpley gray on my pinky right there. It's a little hard to see, but that is what this one looks like. Oh, I almost dropped it. Saved it though. All right, and the last one I have by Makeup Revolution is the Slay palette. And again, this is one I just recently showed off in a haul. You can see the front cover on that is holographic. Inside, it has a little card that has the names on them, but it falls out, so I know I'm going to lose it. And these are what the colors look like. To me, this reminds me an awful lot of the Smashbox Ablaze palette. The only thing is you don't have this deep burgundy color as much. This one's here is more pinky peachy. But it's got some of the same colors in there, except for you've got a purple. But if you're looking for something along the same lines and you cannot find the Ablaze one, this is a great kind of dupe for. I won't call it a dupe, but it's a kind of dupe. So, where are we at? I think this is a great place to take a break, and then I'll move on to another video that will have more of the eyeshadow palettes in there. Again, give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, comments, anything like that, leave them down below. And don't forget to subscribe. But thank you so much for watching. And until next time, bye-bye.